Hey guys, it's Fire Ginger Wolf back here with a Guild Wars video. Sorry it's been a bit since I've done one of these. I've been busy with some other stuff and I just want to take a couple days off from Guild Wars videos. They take a little longer in prep, so I just wanted to make sure I got some time. So I've been trying to get back into a couple other games. Hearthstone was one of them, and then Dungeon Defenders kind of again. So just trying to play other games again to get kind of expand my thing. But I know I need to keep working on the Guild Wars because you guys enjoy those. So sorry about the hiatus, but I'm going to try and do a better job with that. So tonight's video is going to be a Vindicator healing build. So it's going to take the Revenant class of the Elite Specialization Vindicator. It's going to be healing build. So hopefully this works really well. I'm excited to see how it goes. So we'll swap over here to our game, run through everything as usual, and then we'll do our two games. So I just got to fix sound here quickly. And then I just need to do one more thing here quick. Just drop down over here. There we go. Alright, so we'll start with traits here. So we have Salvation, Healer's Gift, create a healing orb at the end of your dodge roll, which is going to create a healing orb at your target. When ally touches the orb, he nearby allies are healed. Tranquil Balance, while above the health threshold, healing to other allies is increased. Life Attunement, gain healing power, gain concentration based on the portion of healing power, which is going to help a lot of boons, specifically regeneration. Invoking Harmony, healing done to other allies is increased for a short duration after invoking a legend. So we get 10% effectiveness, which is great because we have both of our legends have some great healing capabilities. Serene Rejuvenation, increase healing to other allies. Natural Harmony also applies a clarity in an area, which is going to collect energy, pulling it to the tablet to build the tower. After a short delay, the energy will be released, healing nearby allies. Sorry, just got to do one thing here quick. Alright. Selfless Amplification. One second.
We also conquered a god.
Correction. Shiro thought he was a god, but I assure you he was not.
What's the difference?
Alright, Selfless Amplification. Gain increased healing to other allies based on the percentage of healing power. So again, more healing, which is awesome. Then we have Invocation. Invoker's Rage. Gain Fury when you invoke a legend. Cleansing Channel. Invoking a legend removes a condition. Furious Aggression. All damage dealt is increased while you have Fury. Spirit Boon. Invoking legend grants boons to nearby allies based on the legend that was invoked. And we have the Centaur and the Alliance. So for the Centaur we get Regen, and for the Alliance we get Vigor. Contain Temper. Gain Fury when you disable a foe. Song in the Mist. Invoke a legend. Cast a skill based on the legend you invoked. So we have Call of the Centaur, which heals nearby allies. And then we have Call of the Alliance, which gain endurance to strike nearby enemies around you. Gain bonus endurance for each enemy struck. And then for the Vindicator, we get a Tenacious Ruin. Instead of dodge, deliver a powerful blow from above, striking foes you hit with the ground. Dodging costs all your endurance. You can only be executed at full endurance. Amnesty of, I'm going to say this wrong, Xingje. I want to say Shanji. Xingje. I have no idea if that's right. Apologize. Legendary Alliance abilities gain additional bonus. Activating Energy Meld or Alliance Tactics, which is these two abilities up here. They activating grants both of these bonuses simultaneously at greater amounts. Kruzik's abilities grant regeneration in an area around you. Lomnex's abilities grant might in an area around you. So Kruzik's is the, I believe he is the healing legend. So we'll be able to apply regen around that. Balance and Discord. Gain health and boons when swapping legends or by using alliance tactics while attuned to the legendary alliance. Song of the Arboreum. Grant vigor to yourself and nearby allies after dodging. Vigor has increased effect on you. Empire Divided. Gain increased power while above the health threshold. Gain increased power. Gain increased healing power when below it. And then we have Saint of Zulhetzer. The affected area of your dodge is increased. You now heal allies in an area when you land instead of dealing damage. Outgoing healing is increased for a period of time upon landing, which Saint Shield, which drop from above, granting barrier and healing to allies in the affected area. Again, so we no longer damage, we just heal, which is, I mean, with the idea of the build. And then we're going to focus mainly just on the below the alliance. We want the Saint Viktor, so we're going to focus on just his ability. So, Selfless Spirit, Legendary Alliance is the heal allies in an area. Battle Dance, evade backward, granting boons to allies. Tree Song, grant regeneration and cleanse conditions from allies in the target area, healing them for each condition removed. Gain endurance for each ally affected, and gain additional endurance for each condition removed. Awakening, break stun on nearby allies and grant protection. And we have drop Urn of Saint Victor. Slam your Urn of Saint Victor, sorry. Become the Urn of Saint Victor, taking continuous damage while healing nearby allies. You take reduced damage while in this state, but cannot be healed. And then we can drop the Urn of Saint Victor, which slams it into the ground, ending the ability, grant boons and heal allies based on your health thresholds. So based off the criteria, for below 75%, we apply regen. Below 50, we grant protection. And below 25, we grant, I want to say resistance. And then we get healing, which is awesome. So those are kind of our skills here. For weapons, we just have the Greatsword. So basically, swing and apply vulnerability and chill. Mist Unleash, smack the ground, applying vulnerability. Phantom's Onslaught, rush toward your opponent, cleaving. Imperial Guard, block incoming attacks for a prolonged duration. Ready a counterattack that deals increased damage based on the attacks blocked. Strike your foes with empowered energy, deals increased damage based on the blocked number of blocks. Eternity's Requiem, royal your Greatsword, opening holes in the mist that deal damage. And we have the staff. So we have the bash and swipe, and then the last one is cleave, which creates healing orbs. Mender's Rebuke, smash the ground in front of you, damage foes. After delay, allies in area healed heals more if an enemy was struck. Warding Rift creates a blocks and blinds foes in front of it. Renewing Wave heals or moves conditions. And then Surge of the... Wait, hold on. Create a healing orb as well for each ally that loses the conditions. And Surge of the Mist, charge forward, knocking back enemies that cross your path. And then I forgot to read the centaur. So we have Ventrus's Will the tablet toward the... Or project Tranquility. Project Ventari's tablet into the world. The tablet will heal allies near it every few seconds. Or we can move it. We'll heal any ally that passes through. Protective Solace, summon a barrier that protects around the tablet that blocks enemy projectiles. Natural Harmony, collect energy, pull into the tablet to build its power. After a short delay, the energy will be released, healing nearby allies. Purify Essence, remove conditions from allies near the tablet and heal them for a small amount per condition removed. And then we have Energy Expulsion. Force energy to erupt from the tablet, knocking back enemy foes and leaving behind fragments that heal allies who pick them up. Lose all remaining energy and remove conditions from allies based on the amount of energy lost. So that's kind of a last resort. You're going to switch legends or something, blow it up to heal, and then also then switch legends. So those are most of the things. Sorry, for the last couple things, we have the amulet. So Sage, power, vitality, healing, power, condition damage. Rio Duena, so healing, regeneration, duration, max health, and regeneration is 20% more effective. For the staff, we have transference, so healing is increased. Cleansing, remove a condition when swapping to this. And for the Greatsword, we have battle, so 4 stacks of might when swapping to it, and sigil courage on hit gain might for 10 seconds. So trying to basically gonna stay with the healing as much as possible. Is it back to it is back to Conquest. Okay, cool. I like that. Okay, we got Conquest again, which is awesome. Which I don't mind. So we're basically gonna be sticking with the Centaur's abilities, and then we also want to grab the Alliance. We want Saint Victor. So those are the guys we'll be looking at for their abilities. So hopefully you guys are excited to see this build. Hopefully it works well though too. So it is really nice when all of it works really well. So this is a big one here. applies regen in an area. So probably would have been smart to grab like a ranged weapon. I probably could have switched before. I was looking at stuff. But that would have been probably one better thing would be playing the range. That way I can play with the healing. So even instead of the Greatsword, I grab the hammer because I technically have 2 melee weapons. And that way I can like project the tablet into an area, keep dropping the healing, but then also I can still hit some enemies and damage. So we'll see how this goes. I should have probably grabbed the hammer instead now that I think about it, because it would have offered me more protect. I'd learned that one other of my healing builds is if you're up front dealing damage, it doesn't work well to be up front with everybody else. So. But we'll see how it goes. I'm going to try and have as much regen as possible before the match starts.
A cleansing gust.
I mean, that's like 17 seconds, which is pretty good for regen duration.
The match starts soon.
Alright, here we go.
Hold on to your points. Seize theirs.
I can go mid.
You've lost life. Together, we must renew ourselves. You've captured Dragon.
Make them concede.
Oh, come on. Come on. Oh, shoot. To 44,000 already. The healing definitely worked good though. For sure. For sure. Healing per condition, so you have all sorts of I know like I'm trying to, but I'm also trying to make sure I show the builds in action. So crap.
I feel good.
A cleansing gust.
The dragon waits.
I'll break you down.
We must renew ourselves.
Oh shoot.
You've captured the field.
Dang it. It's definitely got really good healing potential for sure. I mean, we're already up to 81,000, which is
You've lost Dragon.
a pretty good amount, I'd say, to start with.
The artifacts have reached maximum power.
Go.
I feel good.
121,000.
You've lost the field. Blue team has obtained an artifact.
I could outrun a centaur. Time to do some real damage.
Come on, let me drop my thing. Thank you.
I feel good.
Come on. $227,000, which is really, really good.
Anything for a price. The artifacts have reached maximum power. You've lost life.
Not enough endurance.
Come on, let me heal.
Lost life. Raise your weapon. You've captured Dragon.
Come on. Come on. Oh, come on. Shoot. 335,000. It's not even like the most I've done in the game. Which is a little scary that it's not even like the most I've done. And this is working really, really well. Lots of condition removal, which is great. It's always a nice thing to see. Come on.
The Colosseum's artifacts are accruing power. maximum power.
Can I just like do something useful?
I feel good.
Together we shall gallop.
Ah, shoot.
Time to do some healing. I can't see.
That's game.
Replenishing. Need help here.
Alright, let's see. How much healing did we get that game? Got 432,000 healing, which is insane. That was good. Second or third highest. I have yet to beat the druid at 500,000. But overall, that was insane. How much healing that build offered. So overall, we're gonna start with a great game of 400,000 healing, and that game was probably not as long as it could have been. So depending on how next game goes, we can either beat that or all that stuff. But overall, this is insane for healing. Like this can remove up this applies regen, which is awesome. It gets rid of conditions. They heal per condition. You have this area, the selfless healing. It's 10 seconds for this area, which is if you say 800, 5 casts, it's 4,000 healing. Yeah, this is the big one. You get condition removal. This is you get boon to allies. You got the regen. Didn't really use that one a whole lot. I should have. But that probably would have been a good thing to use. And then the staff offered the healing arms, which probably were used here and there, but the condition removal here was good. The nice one here is either the natural harmony, which heals an area, which you can pretty much just kind of keep spamming, because if you spam it, and then you get a clarity, which just allows the skill to recharge faster. So you can definitely get the energy really quick, or you have the condition removal, which is nice, but the other one heals for more. So you have healing regardless of which legend you are using. The staff with the weapon sigil offers more healing through this with your staff, through the staff, I suppose. But overall, really, really good healing build. Having this skill right here, giving regen, it's a 3-second cooldown. Removes up to 5 conditions, and they heal per condition. There was definitely times I got rid of all of my conditions and healed for them, which is amazing. And it's like I said, 800 again. So 800 times 5 is 4,000 healing. And if you have even 2 allies, you in there, that's 12,000 healing from that just one trigger of this thing, which is nuts. We got 400,000. So overall, I'm really, really happy with this build. Like this is working really good. I know it wasn't very offensive, but there have been times with the other healing builds where if you can heal your allies, depending on what classes they're playing, if they can get the healing that they need, they can stay alive and they can do the damage and all that stuff for you. And I've definitely noticed that with the other builds. And so far, I think this is probably one of the more useful ones. I think for team stuff. Ouch. Because you have, like I said, you have the condition removal, the regen, the condition removal, and it triggers every 3 seconds. So if you find somebody that stacks a lot of conditions as well, you can get rid of them. This also breaks stuns and allies. So you have a stun break for you and your allies. This applies regen as well. This is an area healing. Shoot. Get the scab on my arm. This offers condition cleansing as well. You create healing orbs, which is great, which heal allies in an area. The third skill here creates 2 healing orbs. So you have a lot of healing regardless. Basically, if you're using the staff, you have healing 100% of the time that you're using it, playing, essentially. You're either trying to drop this tree song on your allies,
Start soon.
or you have the tablet up, which heals in an area, and you're just triggering the 8 and 9 skill either to heal or condition removal. And then you got the staff, which has some, extra stuff as well. So overall, quite insane, I think.
Hold on to your points. Seize
Yeah.
theirs.
I could outrun a centaur.
I'll get home, I guess. Picked a scab on my arm, so that's why I'm looking at my arm. Sorry about that. Try and get to mid as fast as possible here.
You've taken the mine.
Oh crap. Come on.
Svanir's return.
I feel good.
The keep's been lost. You've seized the henge.
Come on. Oh, come on. Dang it. $47,000 already. So overall, has great healing potential. I think a better way to play this would be having the hammer. Because then you can play the
Took
range
the henge.
and then use the healing. I think would be the big thing.
Your enemy took the mine.
Time to do some.
That sounds about right.
Together we shall gallop.
Really. Come on. It's not exactly what I wanted to do.
I could outrun a centaur. Time to do some real damage.
Come on, where's my energy?
I feel good.
A cleansing gust.
You've taken the mine. The keep is yours. Furniture for a farce.
There we go.
I need help. The keep's been lost.
Get up.
I feel good.
You've seized the henge.
Set him up for the kill.
Svanir's return.
I could use a hand over here.
You can't keep
Go.
a good man down.
They took the henge.
Admirable instinct. A cleansing dust.
They'll have to hit much harder.
Perfect.
The keep's been lost. The chieftain has returned.
Replenishing.
The keep is yours.
Cleansing dust.
243. This is a good build, like, if you can learn to swap weapons and stuff good enough, you probably can, you know, keep yourself alive for quite a while, too. I got you.
Admirable instinct.
The keep is yours.
Assuming he's gonna go far.
You've seized
Or
the henge.
home.
Time to do some real Feel the fury.
Come on.
I chose Trinity for a farce.
Admirable instinct.
Come on, let me get up. Seriously?
Not enough energy.
Come on. No. Oh. If I could have gotten rid of those conditions, that would have helped. Okay, we don't need all of us far. She's still at her home.
Svanir's return.
I feel good.
It's my turn.
Come on. Okay, I don't understand why. And nope, it's not gonna work. Oh, it is.
The chieftain has returned.
I don't know why they all went far. I mean, I guess I shouldn't be saying anything, but everyone went far, and we're not even none of our home in mid. So
I have the
No, I should not be critiquing, but I also know that if we lose, like I said, if we lose those first couple points, it's not going to go well for us.
Feel the fear. Time to do
Awesome.
something. Not enough energy.
I chose you.
Okay, that's cool.
They took the henge.
Come on, let me get up.
The keep is yours. You've taken the mine. The keep's been lost.
Replenishing.
Attack my target.
God. They all went far and home. Or far. I don't understand that. Yet, I'm not good at this game, but it doesn't make sense to me why they all went far. Alright, but enough of that. Sorry. I shouldn't be saying anything. I'm not good at this game, but that doesn't make sense to me. But we said 352. We had 400,000 the first game, and 400 something thousand the first game, and 352 the second game. I didn't get as much team healing. That's why the number wasn't as big, because it counts for anything you and ally players receive, and this build works really good with area heals. So, when you have allies and stuff near you, you could get the condition cleansing, you have the dodge backwards to apply regen, you have your healing skill, which heals in an area. So overall, you have a lot of healing you can do, but in order to get that stat number high, which I was hoping to get the second game, you need to have the allies there. But this also works as a dual build, probably more like just a fight on point. A couple times I couldn't get something to work, or the skill wasn't working. But like I said, 5 conditions. Removing them heals you, so that's already awesome. It takes 3 seconds to recharge, so you can drop this plenty of times to get those conditions. You have the healing, you have the regen. This is a great, like I said, this is regen, helps your allies and stuff like that. You've got the stun break if need be. You have the area healing. You have the renewing wave. Then you also, kind of almost prefer the alliance. I almost prefer the alliance over the centaur. I think really, but then if you need, you got the tablet which heals every few seconds, which is nice. You have the healing area, which also offers a clarity within the area. But then you also have to remove conditions. But that's less conditions for less healing. Where this guy is 5 conditions, 884 health. The other one was 3 conditions for 484. So overall, I feel like the Alliance is almost a better healing setup than the Centaur. Which, I mean, is a good thing, which is awesome. And you have the offensive abilities, we'll cover that in a different video. I'm going to figure out what I want to do for that video. But overall, I think best healing is actually from the Alliance guy. The Centaur is good with its projectile production, its exploding tablet and stuff like that. But I feel like if you're going for condition cleansing, healing, I feel like the Alliance is probably the best thing, for sure, because you have all this extra healing increases. Yeah, you get more when you evoke a legend, but you try to swap legends and stuff while your health's about the threshold, healing is increased to allies. So I said that probably would have the hammer would have been better for instead of the Greatsword, because then yes, it's ranged and you have the staff for the melee, but then you can play the ranged healing. Because it was one of their classes, I don't remember which video it was, but being up in the middle of combat, the healing wasn't there because I was in the middle. I kept dying. But yeah, you got the swapping bonuses. You got the healing from that. Um, the dropping things quite nice with the healing and the extra healing bonuses. You gain increased healing power when you're below the 50% health threshold, which is, I mean, good if you're trying to keep yourself alive. Um, Swapping legends, you grant bonuses, or gaining health when swapping legends, or so you get those. Legendary alliance are stronger. So overall, I think this is probably one of the druid was good. I don't think it has much condition cleansing as this build. I think this had probably one of the best I've seen for condition cleansing that I've done. For the condition cleansing, healing, overall, the druid has the highest stat. But I think for great healing, I think this is probably number one. I think. But so hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. If you got comments, please put them in the comments below. If you guys enjoyed the video, be sure to hit that like, subscribe button. Take care. Have a great rest of your night, guys, and I'll catch you in the next one.